Charles E's. Everything you need to know when you need to know it, man. Bill Cosby in the news just did his first official interview, man. Did his first official interview, but before you get into that, I need you to subscribe, share, like this channel, support. We doing great things, man. But like I said, Bill Cosby in the news, breaking news, he did his first interview. And in his words, he said he was set up and he said he had no remorse, man. Bill Cosby said he had no remorse. He said he was set up, which, man, we all know what the underlying factors and keys is right here, man. If you a man of color, not even color, if you a black man, stay in your place. Don't get too big. And I always say the higher ups, power that be, whoever the white man, he'll let you get money with you. They'll even let you take care of yourself handsomely. But you cannot own whatever business, corporation, whatever it may be. They'll take care of you handsomely in every way possibly. Be your friends, but once you get to talking that ownership, it's something scary about that ownership word. Because then you can start changing others' lives. You can start changing other people's lives, and it's just an effect, man. It's just a domino effect after that. So Bill Cosby in his first interview, man, he said he ain't got no regrets, and he said he was set up, and I believe that. Not saying he didn't do any of this, but it came at a time in which this drug, this love potion, was highly used during that era, man. Was highly used during that era. I'll tell you what Bill Cosby is guilty of. And you heard it here first. I'll tell you what Bill Cosby is guilty of. Bill Cosby, America's father, the living legend, is guilty of these women's careers not taking off. He's guilty of these women's careers not taking off. And that can also be a part of the backlash, the setup, what ultimately took him down, man. Ultimately took him down. My man Bill Cosby, he pulls no strings. He said, I have no remorse for this. Even though he has appeals coming up, he probably won't see all of his sentences, which I think he was sentenced 10 years. He got a few years in. He said, I'm riding out with this shit. I'm taking it to the grave. I did nothing wrong to deserve this. I did nothing wrong to deserve this. This is a legend, ladies and gentlemen. One thing about once it get in the mainstream media, it just takes on legs of itself. Like, he might have did it to one or two women, but it could have been a payoff for them other 50 women to come forward. And then once the media is shooting this out to millions and millions of people day after day, hour after hour, yo, it's going to be fucking believable. Because once that continues to go in your mind, it's a word called conditioning. Enough of anything will condition you. That's why you got to be strong-minded, be able to think outside the box, be an independent thinker of yourself. I think the one mistake he made was trusting them people when he admitted to putting that drug in some of them ladies' drinks. You feel me? Which, that wasn't supposed to be used in court, but in a backhanded way, you already know. You already know you can't trust that, man. You shouldn't have said that, Mr. Cosby. Shouldn't have admitted to that. So they, like I said, they came around, they used that as well as the people's conviction, once the media shoots out all that information, it was just an avalanche. It was almost impossible that he was going to escape jail time, man. Almost impossible. It was a lot of payouts, a lot of lies, just a lot of deception. A lot of deception, a lot of skullduggery, all that shit, man. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Look it up. I come with receipts, and you should too. This is Cosby'S. Everything you need to know when you need to know it. Breaking news on Bill Cosby. Said he has no remorse and says he was set up. Get in my comments. Let me know what you think. Everything you need to know when you need to know it. I'm out.